Optimus Prime revved his engine as he approached the containment chamber of SCP-682, the monstrous reptile known for its incredible regenerative abilities and insatiable hunger for destruction. The Autobot leader knew that this creature posed a serious threat to humanity, and he was determined to put an end to its rampage once and for all. Transforming into his towering robot form, Optimus Prime donned his battle mask and prepared for battle. His powerful weapons gleamed in the dim light of the chamber as he locked eyes with the snarling beast before him. With a roar of defiance, Optimus charged forward, unleashing a barrage of missiles and laser blasts at SCP-682. The reptile roared in anger as it lashed out with its razor-sharp claws and teeth, but Optimus was relentless in his assault. He dodged and weaved, using his incredible speed and agility to outmaneuver the creature's attacks. With a mighty punch, he sent SCP-682 staggering back, its thick scales cracking under the force of the blow. But the creature was not so easily defeated. It lunged forward, its jaws snapping at Optimus with deadly precision. The Autobot leader gritted his teeth as he fought back, his fists flying as he unleashed a flurry of punches and kicks. With each strike, he pushed SCP-682 back, determined to show the reptile who was truly in charge. As the battle raged on, Optimus tapped into his most powerful abilities, summoning the full extent of his strength and firepower. He unleashed a devastating energy blast that sent SCP-682 reeling, its roars of pain echoing through the chamber. With a final, decisive blow, Optimus Prime struck the creature down, sending it crashing to the ground in defeat. As the dust settled, Optimus stood victorious, his battle mask cracked but still intact. He looked down at SCP-682, its once fearsome form now lying still and defeated. With a solemn nod, he turned and transformed back into his truck mode, ready to continue his never-ending battle to protect humanity from all threats, no matter how monstrous they may be. The ground shook as Optimus Prime, in his truck mode, approached the monstrous reptile known as SCP-682. The creature's yellow eyes glared at the Autobot leader, its massive jaws snapping in anticipation of the battle to come. With a mighty roar, Optimus transformed into his towering robot mode, his red and blue armor gleaming in the sunlight. He donned a battle mask, his optics glowing with determination as he prepared to face the formidable foe before him. Drawing his Energon sword, Optimus charged at SCP-682, slashing and striking with all his might. The reptile roared in pain as the blade cut through its tough scales, but it retaliated with a swipe of its razor-sharp claws. Optimus dodged the attack with lightning speed, unleashing a barrage of missiles from his shoulder cannons. The explosions rocked the battlefield, sending debris flying in all directions. But SCP-682 was resilient, regenerating its wounds as it lunged at Optimus with renewed fury. The Autobot leader summoned his inner strength, tapping into his vast arsenal of weapons, powers, and abilities. He unleashed a wave of energy blasts, creating a shield of light that repelled the creature's attacks. With each strike, Optimus pushed himself to the limit, determined to show SCP-682 who was the true master of the battlefield. As the battle raged on, the ground trembled beneath their feet, the air filled with the sound of clashing metal and roaring beasts. Optimus and SCP-682 were locked in a fierce struggle, each refusing to back down. But in the end, it was Optimus Prime who emerged victorious. With a final, decisive blow, he struck down the monstrous reptile, sending it crashing to the ground in defeat. The Autobot leader stood tall, his battle mask cracked but his spirit unbroken. As the dust settled, Optimus surveyed the battlefield, his optics scanning for any signs of danger. With a nod of satisfaction, he transformed back into his truck mode and rumbled away, leaving SCP-682 behind as a reminder of his unwavering strength and courage. In the world of Transformers, there was no doubt that Optimus Prime was truly the boss. And as long as he stood ready to defend the innocent and protect the universe, no enemy, no matter how fearsome, could ever hope to stand against him. In a remote location deep within the SCP Foundation's containment facility, a massive reptilian creature known as SCP-682 was being held captive. This monstrous being had caused havoc and destruction wherever it roamed, earning it the title of the hard-to-destroy reptile. Its sheer size and strength made it a formidable foe, and the Foundation had gone to great lengths to keep it contained. But one day, a new threat emerged. A group of giant robots known as the Decepticons had infiltrated the facility, intent on releasing SCP-682 and using it as a weapon of mass destruction. These mechanical monstrosities were led by their ruthless leader, Megatron, who had a personal vendetta against the Foundation and its containment protocols. As the Decepticons made their way through the facility, they encountered various security measures and obstacles put in place to stop them. But with their advanced technology and firepower, they easily overcame each challenge, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Finally, they reached the chamber where SCP-682 was being held. The creature let out a deafening roar as it sensed the presence of its new enemies. The Decepticons wasted no time in releasing the beast, believing that it would be a powerful ally in their quest for domination. But SCP-682 had other plans. As the Decepticons surrounded it, ready to command it to do their bidding, the creature lashed out with its razor-sharp claws and powerful tail. The robots fought back with all their might, firing lasers and missiles at the creature, but it seemed to shrug off their attacks as if they were mere annoyances. The battle raged on, with the ground shaking and the air filled with the sounds of metal clashing against scales. The Decepticons, from the low-tier minions to the leader Megatron himself, were no match for the sheer ferocity and power of SCP-682. One by one, they fell to the creature's relentless onslaught, their metal bodies torn apart and scattered across the chamber. In the end, only Megatron remained, his pride wounded and his forces decimated. He faced off against SCP-682, determined to take down the beast himself. But as he charged forward, the creature let out a deafening roar that shook the very foundations of the facility. With a single swipe of its massive claw, SCP-682 struck Megatron down, ending the threat once and for all. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded away, SCP-682 stood victorious, its reptilian eyes gleaming with a primal satisfaction. The creature had proven once again that it was truly the hard-to-destroy reptile, a force of nature that could not be tamed or controlled by anyone or anything. And so, the SCP Foundation breathed a sigh of relief as they recontained the creature, knowing that it would remain locked away in its chamber, a reminder of the dangers that lurked within their walls. The Decepticons had been defeated, their plans foiled by a creature more ancient and powerful than they could ever imagine. But deep within the shadows, whispers of a new threat began to spread. Rumors of otherworldly beings and ancient evils that sought to break free from their prisons and wreak havoc upon the world. And the Foundation knew that they would have to be ready, for the battle was far from over.